Ivy. All right. I think we should be live here shortly.
Yeah, man. Sure. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I think we're good to go. We're getting started here. We're gonna get a notice going out, get some more people rolling.
Hold on. What that's got to beat?
Let's
All right.
see. Freeze.
Freeze. What do you mean freeze?
Or am I freezing? I'm trying to. Let's see here. All right. We're gonna get a. Yeah. I'm not the tech guy, man. I'm the sales guy. I usually talk about this stuff. I don't usually set this stuff up.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, speaking of sales guy, man. I mean, we've been neck deep in this damn creation process. Well, I'll wait for people to come on. I'll tell a quick story. I'm a business development sales guy, and we've talked about this before, right? And man, we've been pouring our heart and soul. And you just gotta see people behind the scenes for what we've been working on. It over 50 tools. I mean, it's nuts. Certification badges, build credibility for your brand, all this amazing stuff that we've got going on behind the scenes. But I'm gonna straight up tell you, I am ready to get out of product creation mode, and I am ready. Business development is my friend, and I have not seen my friend in 6 months, man. I'm talking about four badasses. I mean, I'm talking about MBAs, got an MBA right here about to leave, super smart. Come here. Show me how pretty you are, Doogie. Come here. Look at this, dude. Looky here.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. No, he's a rock star, man. He's gonna be making it rain around this bitch pretty soon. So, and so anyway, this is a bunch of just smart motherfuckers putting this thing together. But I'm ready. I am ready to get out.
I can only imagine, my man. I can only imagine. Like I can build some content. I can do that stuff. I was building campaigns for a bit over the summer, but now I'm fully focused back on sales, and it feels so much better. Well, I'm going to share this out really quick on my phone, and then we should be good.
That'll work.
Let's see here. All right, so I'm excited about this one. So we're going to be talking about pricing tonight, right? Getting more money for what it's worth. The one thing that everyone who's watching this video and who will watch this video over time, we obviously, as you know, we have a lot of people who watch later on. This is what everyone needs to be listening to. How to price yourself. Before you go deep into it, I will say we made a quick pricing adjustment in March of this year. We added 10% to our management fee, and it's changed the entire game. If we did the math, that's been responsible for probably about $100,000 in profit over the last 5 months, and no one said no. No one even blinked at our pricing structure. So we're working on moving it up again, so that's something so big.
Well, that actually is the very first nugget that I'll give out there is just fucking do it. You know what I mean? It just blows my mind. I understand whenever you have lower prices, you reek of desperation. And whenever you reek of desperation, they're going to abuse the shit out of you. It's just that simple. I mean, and so look, do it. Just raise your damn prices. And if you just have to eat, only do one project for a low price and just to eat that month. But go back immediately and double your damn price, immediately on every other deal. And look, if you double and double might be pushing it, but go up 20, 30, 40%. Some of you out there, look, if you charging, if you're charging $50 an hour, if you hear everybody kind of talking about the idiot in the room and you're not quite sure who that person is, that's going to be you. Okay. I mean, that's who double your prices. I mean, digital marketing services are so in demand, assuming you know what you're doing. Okay. Hopefully you know what you're doing. And so, there's the first nugget. If you do that, there it is. So, but tonight we're going to go into basically how to raise your prices 10% in the next 24 hours. And so we're going to cover the 4 categories, okay, about how you go about building value in your prices, because this ultimately boils down to what's called your value proposition and your unique selling positions, okay. And we were just talking about positioning, and it really it boils down to your brand positioning and kind of how you frame your brand, okay. So tonight, what we're going to do is I'm going to cover the 4 categories of kind of how you go about increasing your prices. And then the final category is we're going to do a little bit of a deep dive on that one. So the first one is kind of like what I'd consider to be like a duh, you know what I mean? Like, duh, right? increase demand. I mean, this is like a duh. You know what I mean? Like increase your lead flow. So look, there's a rule that it took me way too long to figure out, and that is you can never have too many leads, like ever. It's not possible to have too many fucking leads ever, like ever. And if you have more leads than you can handle, well then guess what? Triple your prices and sell only the people who pay the price. And if they don't want to go to the next fucking lead, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, again, it's all rocket science stuff. It's extremely complex stuff, but get more leads, increase demand. You know what I mean? Like, if you increase demand, you are in the driver's seat, okay, 100%. And that's one of the big pieces of advice that I give to all agency owners when they get started is you focus 100% on lead flow. If you can get the leads, then every single thing else will fall into place. It might take you a little while. It might be painful, but at least you're in the driver's seat and you're 100% in control. So, all right, so that's the first thing. That's the first there. Again, there are 4 categories we're going to cover. And so that's the first category is you increase demand, okay? The second category is provide clarity. And this, again, is kind of a duh, but if you can provide clarity in the return on investment and the process that clients are going to go through. So, for example, the really only difference between like a big agency and a kind of a startup agency is what's called the maturation, the maturity of that agency. So for example, they have a proven, very detailed, documented project management process. And so they can go out there and show the client, this is step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6, step 7, step 7. You do this. Everything is checkbox basically. And clients love that. They love the fact they love the fact that there's a predictable outcome. So if you can provide clarity, okay, and so that again, if that clarity is in the proposal phase, okay, where it's a very detailed proposal and it provides clarity into the whole process, it outlines the leadership, it outlines the escalation processes, it outlines the project management process, it outlines refunds, it outlines everything. So you provide clarity in all aspects of the client lifecycle, and that by itself will add 20, 30, 40% to your pricing.
Yep. And I want to jump in there because I made an adjustment that is essentially clarity. And I say this to everybody, anyone who sells for me, anyone, even my account managers with clarity. Get on join.me as quickly as you possibly can and walk them through everything that you're going to do. Do not just talk and tell them at it. Like, it's so simple, but just walk them through in real time what your campaign is going to look like, what the landing page is going to look like. That clarity alone, and then also running back to the closing call, having a pitch deck set up like you said, which once again walks them through everything that they're looking to do. That clarity, boom, we closed like an extra 30% as soon as I implemented that. And now I won't even get on a call anymore, or I won't even have a sales call anymore unless someone's in front of their computer. I have their attention. I'm listening. I won't take calls if they're on the street. I don't take random calls anymore. They have to be scheduled and they have to be in front of a computer. It's been huge for us. So I just wanted to jump in there.
And by the way, to that point, actually that leads perfectly into the third category, and that is while you're in this freaking meeting, guess what? Pull up an example, like a client you're working with, and obviously get permission from the client to be able to show them, but show them the results. Show them, look, man, this guy has spent $10,000 in ad spend.
Oh, hold on, you froze on me here.
Facebook in the last 30 days, but $1,000 in revenue.
Hey, hold on, Lee. You're off the screen right now. Hold on one second here. Hold on one second. You were broken up. Hold on. I got to reset something really quick. You just were breaking up a little bit. Hold on one second.
Okay.